Hello and welcome back to another edition of Minecraft Avo's Journey. Hello, I'm waving. It's me very close up. Am I scary yet? And it's me further away. Enough of that, it's ridiculous. Right, so now actually quite a lot has happened since last time. I seem to say that quite a lot. But we've gone from about 60 subs to, we've now managed to get to 73, which is amazing. So, we're going to the mate's base. You know what would happen. We have to do it whenever we got people to talk about. So, hello Joe5029. Hello Crafted Tutorials. Hello Ignitable Gamer. Hello SynRender Animations. Hello Cake Dynasty, which is a name I particularly like. Hello Alexis Hawkins, who I was conned into putting in here. Hello Curtis Hollenbach. Hello Dylan McBride. Hello WaveFan1122. Hello Crafted Madness. Hello Neon Lights. Hello Pickle Monster Gaming. That's brilliant. Hello Lisa Jones. Hello Dean Buey. I assume that's what it is. Hello Kobe Long. Hello Ahmed Salah. And last but by no means least, we got to go on the walls now. That's how cool it is. Hello to Paul Shuford. Thanks everybody for subscribing. Really very much appreciate it. Keep the comments coming. It makes such a massive difference. And don't forget to press your body firmly against that like button so as ups those likes. Brilliant. Right, enough of that malarkey. What we're going to try and do now is show you what's going on. Now I'm building a new building here because I've decided that this is going to be kind of my area. So I've got my mine, I've got my mansion, I've got my portal, I've got my little farm. This will be a stable eventually. I've found out that no matter what skin I use now, I've still got these purple and black things. So I'm going to be the guy on YouTube with the purple and black fences, so at least you'll remember me. I've got my little station, and I'm building this building here. Now this building is not a building to live in. Oh no. This building is a building to create what I'm going to call my subsurface transport system. Yes, subsurface transport system, or SSTS, should you prefer to use letters. Now we know already that this is the entrance to the Avo underground system. The Avo underground system is really just an artifact of the fact that I did a lot of strip mining and there were lots of tunnels, so I turned it into a bit of an underground system. Now, the subsurface transport system is going to be dedicated just to getting me a long distance in one jump using kind of under the ground trains. But I'm getting so annoyed every time I try and strip mine. I keep hitting this lava, this red hot stuff, and it hurts. So I've decided, well, if I don't dig so deep, then maybe, just maybe, I won't keep hitting the lava and I can just go in a straight line, and it makes it dead easy without having to go around the corners. And I could go much, 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 much further to places I've not been yet. So that was my theory. So what I thought, if I look, where am I now? So we are 67 from bedrock at this particular point. I figured if I go down to 55 or 50, maybe I'm not going to hit so much lava and I'll be able to just go straight. So that was my theory. Now in practice, of course, it might not work. So to do that, I didn't want to just build a hole. I wanted to build a bit of a station. And inside this station is going to be, close the door, is going to be a pillar, very much like my underground stations, and in each direction there's going to be a minecart that disappears under the ground, but not far under the ground, just 10 blocks maybe, maximum, maybe even less, just enough so as it stays under the ground for the majority of its journey. It's going to come out, I know it is on like the side of a cavern and a ravine, because I know in this direction there's a blooming great cavern ravine thing, but that's okay. We'll make some kind of sky track. Goodness only knows how we're going to do that. I haven't got a clue. A little bit of help might go very long way, but that's what we're going to do. So inside, oh, I'm getting endermaned. Inside it's going to be fairly open. and fairly plain. There's my Enderman. He ran away. Where are you gone? I was going to bash you. There you are. Let's hit you. There we go. I'll have your core. Thank you very much. Right, so I've built this scaffold system, and it's a little bit different to the scaffold system that I made for Plains Mansion, in that it's a lot simpler, but I still suspect it is very, very inefficient. But what it's allowing me to do is try and build this roof, because I'm struggling, frankly, to get this roof. I want it in the same style as Plains Mansion, so that lovely steppy style, but it's actually really hard to be able to access the roof to be able to do that. So I had to build this scaffolding to be able to get across, and I'm literally just going all the way around with steps. These are oak steps, to be able to create that kind of slopey roof thing that I've got on Plains Mansion, because the buildings, if they're going to be close together, they've at least got to have a similar kind of feel and construction. And I know the mine, it hasn't got a roof like this, but it's a mine, for goodness sake. And what's more, it's mine. It's my mine. And I didn't want that to have a slopey roof. I just wanted it to have a normal roof. So, but this is a more grandiose building, so I wanted it to have a little bit more to it than just being a square box. I wanted it to be, quite a nice looking stationy thing. So I figured what I'd need was, I'm going to run out of stairs so quick. You use so many stairs doing roofs like this, literally so many stairs, it's ridiculous. I forgot what I was saying now. Right, so yeah, so I just wanted it to be in keeping, in keeping with the rest of it. So now I'm just going to create, where's it? Kind of the start of the internals of this roof. At the very beginning, I'm going to use the shift function here to be able to build another level inside, and then inside this level I will build another set of stairs, and that will be my next slope. And then the ceiling inside it will be very much like the upstairs of Plains Mansion, so a kind of big domed feeling to the inside of the ceiling, and it'll be just a little bit, I don't know, just look a little bit nicer, I think. And after all, I mean, everything we're doing here, we're mining to be able to get the resources to build something to make it look nice, right? Doesn't matter. Everything we do literally is to make things look nice, surely. I can't think of anything that we're doing in Minecraft that is, outside of that. I mean, it's just, there's everything. We're making tools to be able to dig stuff out or collect stuff or mine stuff, so as we can build with it or build something else with it that can build something to make it look nice. You can see the pattern, right? So that's all we're doing here, is just making things look nice. And I quite like the look of this roof. And I'm going on about the roof rather a lot, aren't I? So I'm going to stop now. I'm going to come around and around. Just one layer. Once I've done one layer, I'm probably going to crack on my own, and I'm going to let you go and make yourself a cup of tea. Because it's this takes a while. Oh my goodness, this takes a while. It takes way too long for you to want to just sit and watch me do it all the time. It's quite nice, as you can see here, if you do one in the corner and it's facing kind of in a line, and then do one next to it, it makes a nice corner feel. So you get this this effect where it actually goes around the corners. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. See, I tried to get a little bit clever there, and I tried to do it way too quickly, and as a result of doing it too quickly, I missed. You've got to make sure, it's so important that you get it in the right spot. There's that one. There's a nice corner for me. If I do it there, that's not going to work. The sun's going to go down. I'm going to get spiders jumping up at me, trying to eat my face any moment now. Let's go all the way around just once. And we're so close. We're going to run out of steps. I'm going to have to mine so much more oak it's ridiculous to be able to finish this, and then inside it's going to look really quite cool. And then there's going to be like 1,000,000 years worth of digging, just constant digging. One track is going to go straight west, one track is going to go straight east, one track is going to go straight south, and I'm wondering whether I should put one track straight north or not, because that will take us back up to or is it south? I can't even remember. Hang on. That's the direction of Step Mountain. Right, so that's south. So I'm wondering whether or not we should do one south, because all it's going to do is take us back to Step Mountain. And I don't know if that's particularly efficient use of my time, just to get another line that goes back to somewhere I've already been. So I probably won't go south, but I am going to go north, I am going to go east, and I am going to go west. And then that will definitely, like, I've run out of steps. I didn't even get all the way around. That's really depressing. So as you can see, it takes so many steps to be able to do this. There's a skeleton wearing gold armor, which I'm absolutely certain would have stolen because they're thieves. Right, so I'm going to pause the video there. When I come back, hopefully I would have at least finished the roof, and we'll be able to see what it looks like inside. I might light this one up with glowstone rather than torches, or maybe I'll use a combination of glowstone and torches. I'm not entirely sure, to finish it off, but I'm going to go down my hugely inefficient scaffolding. If there is a better way to make scaffolding, by the way, obviously in creative you can fly. In fact, some people that cheat in survival and allow themselves to fly. I don't subscribe to that at all. I just make a roundy kind of thing that I can walk on. If there's a better way of doing it, let me know what it is, because I'm really interested and I haven't got the faintest idea what the better way could be. That'll be great. I'm going to go and have a little zooz, and then I'm going to go and get some more wood, because frankly I've not got nearly enough. So I'll pause the video there and I'll be back shortly. Bye. Night night. Oh, that was a very long sleep. Actually, it was a number of very long sleeps, because as always it takes me 5 times longer than anyone else to do anything of any use whatsoever. So it's been a few days, but that's okay. I'm actually not too worried about it being a few days, because I've managed to collect quite a lot of stuff, lots of more steps, lots more wood, and I did get that Void Walker call. I do want to show you something hilarious. I did this the other day actually by accident. I didn't mean to do it at all. I managed to bash an Enderman and I killed him, and I got this kind of pearly thing, which on this skin for whatever reason called Void Walker core, but actually it's an Ender Pearl by every other means, and I accidentally threw it, and I didn't mean to throw it. I just had to have it in my hand, and I pressed the wrong button and I threw it, and it actually made my head spin. So watch this. Ha! You just teleport. It's absolutely brilliant. So there we are. One teleported Avo later, and we didn't even walk. We got all the way over here and we didn't even walk. Don't you think that's cool? I really think that's cool. I'm going to be trying to kill as many Endermen as I possibly can, just so as I can lob these Ender Pearls around. I mean, it's brilliant. Right, so we're going to continue to make this house a little bit. I know I said that next time I come on it will be finished, but that clearly wasn't accurate, because it took so long to do everything that I thought, you know what, I'm going to carry on building, and I'm going to make you watch me, at least for a little bit, because then you'll see just how long it does actually take to make these things. Some of the constructions that I've seen online are just so gargantuan. I can't imagine how long it took some of these people to actually do the constructions that they've done. They're just phenomenal. So if you are a Minecraft constructor and you make some of these massive builds, I'm insanely jealous of your talent. You are absolutely amazing, and one day I hope that I am 1/10 as good as you are now. And in my talking about construction, I managed to put a block on top of the wrong block. That's how good I am at constructing. So here we go. We're just going to build round and round. So what I'm doing, I don't know if you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm building a single layer in, and on that layer I'm then putting a step, and what that creates inside is kind of a It's kind of a sloping inside. You can kind of see it starting to build already. So that's what I'm going for, is this kind of sloping ceiling inside, which is quite nice, I think. Talks about it being nice way too much in the first half of this video, so I'm not going to do it again. And I'm just going to carry on building more and more and more, and maybe slightly more of these kind of slopes. And at the end of it, we should find that we've got a really quite nice roof. Oops, I've managed to miss one. Whoopsie. There we go. Right, so this is actually going to build the apex of my roof, and I just realised that's probably not what I wanted to do. So I'm going to have a nice flat bit on this part of the roof because I can, which means I've got to remove that one as well. 3, that goes there. There we go. So yeah, and then it's just going to carry on being slopey afterwards. I quite like that effect actually. That's quite good. And this shouldn't take an awful lot longer. I think it's just going to be lots and lots of steps. Now, inside Plains Mansion, I also put upside down steps on the inside of the roof to make it kind of much more kind of cleverly slopey there. But I'm not going to do that on this one. I'm just going to use the natural stepping shape that the oakwood blocks have given me, because I think for the station it needs, I don't know, just a little bit more blocky feel. So I've done it again. I'm so rubbish. One day when I grow up, I'm going to be a great Minecraft builder, but at the moment I'm not. So if anybody's got any ideas about builds that maybe I can have a go at, that would be absolutely hilarious. I know in the last, I've done it again. I can't even aim. I know in the last video I asked you to give me some ideas as to how I would build a new house at that kind of nice mountainous craggy place that's got the lava waterfalls. If you've not seen that episode 16, please do go and have a look at it, because I'd really love your opinion on what kind of building we should be putting there, because there's so much potential there. I thought it was very exciting, and I'm actually very, very willing to give a big build a go. It will be shockingly poor, but at least then it would have I would have shown you just how shockingly poor I can be at building stuff that sort of looks nice, but maybe looks a little bit rubbish. So we're kind of, I would imagine, about a third of the way to kind of completing this lovely slopey roof, and I don't think I'm going to slope it right to a point, because I don't want this building to be competing with Plains Mansion. Plains Mansion is meant to be kind of the big grand building around this area, not a station. It would be terrible if the station actually out-competed my lovely mansion for the best building in the area. My mansion, look at it. Beautiful mansion with its slopey roof and its tall tower. Has to be the biggest building. So I may only do one or maybe one more layer. And I've done it again. Right. Every time I do that, I need to pay some kind of penalty. Anybody got ideas what the penalty could be every time I do that, making a mistake? So we go around the corner, and I wonder actually if this might be enough and I just flatten the roof off at the end of this one. Might have to just have a quick sneaky peek to see how slopey it looks from a distance. So I know it's going to hurt me, but I'll heal. There we go. Right, let's go have a little walk over here. Do we think that's slopey enough? I think that might be slopey enough, you know. Much more slope than that, and it's going to start to look just a little bit too pointy at the top, and I don't want it to look like a witch's hat. So yeah, I'm going to do one more. Just one more, I think. And that will be enough. And then we'll slope it off after one more. Get ready with that penalty. I did it again. block fell off. Collect the block. Right. I'd also like not just ideas for what I could build here in this kind of area. I've done it again. You know what? I deserve some monsters just to come and eat my face. Maybe that should be my penalty. Face eating should be my penalty for doing this, because I'm now trying to go too quick and it's simply not working. I'm not good enough a controller of my mouse in a Minecraft way to be able to do this properly. So I'm having to take it just a little bit steadier. There we go, a little bit steadier. Right, and then I can put my last row of steps onto the roof of my station. No, don't go backwards, that'd be about right, wouldn't it? I'll fall off the roof and kill myself and I'll get eaten by some zombie that's waiting down there under a tree. Okay, we're nearly there. I've gone through so much wood. I've contributed significantly to Minecraft global warming by cutting down all these trees, but I have replaced them. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. And we're there. Right, okay, so I'm now gonna... Oh, look, have I run out of birch? No, I haven't. There we go. I'm now gonna... No! I didn't want the step. Right. I'm now gonna make the roof nice and flat. And then we can start kind of working out how we're gonna create this inside. Because I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. I think it's probably relatively simple, that all we're going to do is just dig some holes. One thing I am pretty good at so far is digging holes. I've dug a lot of holes, and oh, I've run out of wood again. 5, there we go. Oh, this roof has taken so long. I do hope it's going to be worth it. Right, comments on how this looks, please. Jump, bang. Right, well that was a 2-heart jump. That was well cool. Right, so that is my station. So we need to take down the dirt because we don't need that up there anymore, and that can go into my dirt stockpile that I've created. I've now made the dirt chest twice the size of a normal chest, like the cobblestone one is, because I'm also collecting an awful lot of dirt with my digging. I don't know why, but there always seems to be dirt. No matter how deep you are, if you're like level 5, right down where you're seeing bedrock, there's dirt as well. Now, I'm pretty sure, geologically speaking, when you're down very, very deep, there shouldn't be any dirt, because the vast geological pressures should have turned any dirt into rock. But I ain't no geologist, so maybe you can tell me that I'm talking absolute rubbish, or maybe I'm just getting too serious about the reality and physics of Minecraft because I have no life. Right, nearly there, and then we'll be able to see it properly without any of this scaffolding in the way. Also, I've made some more windows. I ran out of glass, so I had to smelt some extra sand, so I'm going to need to put some windows in, but I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to go and have a little snooze, I think, and I will be back shortly with part 3 of this video. Don't go anywhere, because I've not finished, and you'll be very, very sad if you miss the end. See you soon. Night night. And we're back again, and there you can see it in all its glory. That's my little station, my subsurface transportation system station. I think I've come across a couple of little problems which I will share with you momentarily, not least of which I suffered whilst you were away, which was where, because it was dark inside, because I hadn't put any light in there at all, and I put the roof on. When I went in there to do the windows, which you can see, I've done a few more windows, there were 4 creepers, a skeleton and a zombie in there, and of course one of the creepers blew up inside, which meant that it ruined my poor little station, and I had to fix it a little bit, but not to worry. It's all fixed now, and I've decided that it's time for us to move on. So I'm going to teleport myself over here. I do love it when it does that. That's just so funny. And here we go. So inside my lovely station, I've made glowstone blocks rather than torches, just to make it seem a little bit more classy. This is my central podium. 1, 2, 3 little sequence there, hidden sequences. But can anybody spot the problem? I'm going to go east, I'm going to go west, and I'm going to go north. I'm not going to go south. I've made the decision I'm not going to bother going south. It's not worth it. So can anybody spot the problem that I might have going east, which is that direction, going west, which is that direction, and going north, which is that direction? Can anybody see what I've missed? Anyone? Anyone at all? Well, if I put a minecart here, excuse me, to go down into a hole, I'm going to have to dig out probably to here, at least to here, on the floor, which hasn't really given me very much entrance. So that was a bit of a shame, but I'm wondering whether or not I can get away with it. So I'm going to try. I am going to try and see whether it works, but I am more interested to find out whether or not I can start this with you now, rather than just have yet another thing that is going to be unfinished at the end of a video. So that's our start. We've got our buttons. There we go. Let's get these buttons on the walls. We're not going that way. We'll do something else with that space there. I'm not quite sure what. And I guess we just have to dig, right? So I wonder if I can get away with digging just that deep. Do you think I could get away with digging just there? And what we're going to do is we're just going to step. I don't think I can. I think I've got to go and take this one out as well. In fact, I know I've got to take that one out as well. Okay, well that's a bit of a shame. Let's get that one there. So that's right. So we can take out that, and that. Then we'll take out. I've lost my thread now. Right, so that's one. So we can take out that one. We're taking out that one, and that one. Taking out that one, that one, that one, and that one. And we're just going to go down not too far. You notice this is a single track. This is not going to be a path that's designed for walking. This is going to be a path that's purely designed for my subsurface transport system. Right, so how deep are we there? Let me just have a quick look. So that's a 59. I think I've got to go a little bit deeper than that to get the effect that I'm after. But I don't think I'm going to have to go much deeper than that. So let's put some not much deeper than that. So I've got one torch there. I've got 1, 2, 1 torch there. Right, so let's keep going just a little bit. Oh, a little bit of an iron bonus there. I'll always take my iron bonus. We'll fill up these gaps. Might as well have the iron. Very nice indeed. Fill that up with cobble so as it's nice and neat. Oh, I can't even hit the right button. I'm absolutely useless. And we're digging down and down and down. Right, so where are we here? Is this going to be deep enough? Right, I'm at 55. Right, so I wonder if 55 might be the magic number. What do we think? Do we think that 55 would be the magic number? Right, 1, 2, torch. Is that right? Got to be even. 2 without, 1 with. 2 without, 1 with, 1, 2. I'm going to go just a little bit down so as it's a little bit more even, because I can't stand it if it's not going to be even. Right, so 1, 2 without, and 1 with. Right, so that would be that one there. 2 without, 1 with. Torch there. So, which means that our subsurface transport system is going to be travelling at 53, and it's going to be 3 high, simply because if it's too high I've got to duck. I'm way too tall for that, so it's going to be 3 high, and it just comes down to dig in. Now theoretically what I'm going to be wanting from this now is to not hit any lava. Now if we're at 55 deep, my guess is that probably lava is going to be a much less commonly occurring thing. What do we think? Do we think that's going to work? I'm quite excited by that. So, and then all I've got to do is I've got to carry on in all 3 directions, and we have a really quite exciting system. So that was my video for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please do hit like. If you didn't enjoy it, please do hit like anyway. In fact, if you didn't enjoy it, hit like with your entire body. Just hit it out of frustration, and then you'll feel much better. Promise you. Honest, Governor. Please do leave a comment. I'd be delighted to hear your comments. I've asked about 1 million questions in this video, so please don't ignore them. Also, do share it. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your dog, share it with your goldfish, share it with complete strangers. We've got to get it out there. It really helps the channel for you sharing this. And most of all, if you haven't subscribed yet, you are very, very, very naughty. You have to subscribe, or I'm not going to be able to make any more. I want to see if we can hit 100 subscribers, 73 subscribers as I make this. Let's hope we can get that higher really, really soon. So, really enjoy making these videos for you. I hope you're enjoying watching them, and I will see you again in another video. Bye now.